हेलो एवरीवन, नमस्ते, प्रणाम, सत श्री अकाल, वेलकम। और कैसी है जनता? चलिए, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस सेशन। एनटीएसई एग्जाम इज फॉर विच क्लास? अरे बाप रे, इतना मुश्किल क्वेश्चन। वेल, दैट इज फॉर 10th क्लास. For all those who are in 10th class, they target this particular exam. Good afternoon, Purvesh. Hello, Rishi. Hello, Paramjeet. Hello, Rohan. Okay, Rohan, got it. 153 out of 200 in NTSE West Bengal. Okay, seems to be a good score. What is the breakup of 153? मैट में कितना और सैट में कितना बच्चे? हेलो सिद्धार्थ, हेलो शेरल, हेलो मनीषा, हेलो हैरिंग, हेलो रेवाती, गुड आफ्टरनून. Well, Rishi, this is for NTSE, and of course if you are from stage 1 or stage 2, in both cases this will be helpful to you, because I am not just sharing the strategy, we are going to solve some of the questions also, so that will be of great use to you if you are targeting NTSE either stage 1 or stage 2. But for all those who are targeting stage 2, it is just 5 days or 4 days away. It is happening on 14th of February, so be prepared for the same, and आपको ये बहुत helpful रहेगा अगर आप इसको follow करेंगे तो. Well, this is not mentee. Rishi, 14th February is the stage 2 for all those who had qualified stage 1 last year. उनका pending था. This is not for current 10th class. वो 10th class अभी +1 में है. So it is for stage 2 is for those who are currently in +1 and are moving to +2. उनका NTSE stage 2 pending था. So that is happening on coming Sunday. Hello Deep. 140 out of 200 in Uttar Pradesh. Well, paper was not that tough. So 140 is not that great of a score. But as the number of selections are too high in Uttar Pradesh, so obviously I don't know how much low it would be going. Okay, Rishi, fine. Well, Deep, if you are in +1 and you had qualified NTSE stage 1 in the previous year, then of course it is of use to you. Yes, Revati, we are here to discuss that only. 19 MAT and SAT 64. Okay, that's a good breakup, Aditya, but 64 थोड़ा और ऊपर उठता तो बेटर रहता. चलिए, so we are moving on to the questions and the strategy. I hope it will be helpful for all. So let's gear up for the session. Let's move on to the session. We are here to check how we can improve our math, or if we are preparing for NTSE, how can we target 90+ score? Because if I talk of the paper, then NTSE stage 1 and stage 2, they both are quite similar in terms of pattern, because you have got 120 minutes and you have got 100 questions in NTSE without any negative marking, irrespective of stage 1 or stage 2. तो दोनों का पैटर्न सेम है, although the difficulty level varies from stage 1 to stage 2. Stage 2 it's bit tougher. Stage 1 for some of the states it is really very easy as far as mental ability is concerned. So we are here to find out the strategy for scoring more than 90 in mental ability examination or part of NTSE. Of course we shall be solving some questions also, because mental ability का कोई भी सेशन हो और brainstorming ना हो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. तो we shall be solving around 4 to 5 questions today which are important, and I shall be telling you the strategy also. So be prepared for the same. Yes, Cheryl, you would be getting benefited because of this. Total target score. Okay, Aaron, look, it is all about the level of the paper. If the level of the paper is too tough, then obviously the cutoff will be low. If the level of paper is easy, the cutoff will be high. So there is no good score as far as NTSE stage 2 is concerned, but your target should be to score maximum in mental ability. And maximum, when I say, it should be more than 90. If you score more than 90 in mental ability, means you are 75% through. And for rest of the part, that is SAT. Now if I talk of SAT and you have got 40 questions, you can surrender 10 questions of SST. I am talking of SST, 40 questions of SST. So 10 you can easily surrender. You should target 30+ in SST. In mathematics, if you are a non-medical student and you are targeting NTSE stage 2, then out of 20 questions, you would be in position to crack almost every question. Similarly, if I talk of bio, now you have not studied bio. If you are a non-medical student, you might not have studied bio from past so many months. So out of the science part, 40 questions, you should be targeting a 30 plus score. So if you see what I have surrendered 10 questions in math, I have surrendered 10 questions in SST, I have surrendered 10 questions in science part. So 30, that means 170 plus is achievable. 170 plus is achievable, and believe me, 170 plus score to some extent will ensure that you get selected to top 2000 of India. So for all those who are from junior classes and they are listening for the first time, NTSE has got two stages. In the stage 1, the test happens as per the state. So different states have got different paper. Out of those, approximately 8,000 to 8,400 students across India are shortlisted for stage 2. Now stage 2 then happens, and out of those 8,400 students, 2,000 students are selected who actually fight for scholarship, right? Chali. So we are moving on to the strategy part. So how to score 90 plus in math so that it gets ensured that we are in position to crack NTSE. So very first thing, that is the belief. You can crack NTSE. This is a belief which every student should carry. Now, why I am saying so? Look, if you feel that NTSE is one such exam which is meant for toppers, it is not the case. Why so? Because out of 200 questions, 100 are mental ability. None of the student in any of the class is preparing for mental ability formally. Means you prepare for mental ability only for NTSE, right? So everyone is at par. For example, if you are a 9th class student and you are moving to 10th class, till 9th class, you might not have solved mental ability, right? And same could be a case with your friend also. But if I talk of any +1 student and they are targeting NTSE Stage 2, so believe me, from past so many months, they have not solved NTSE mental ability of NTSE Stage 2. Now, for all those who have been practicing, that will be an edge. So first thing first, you need to have a belief that you can crack it. जब तक अंदर ये बिलीफ नहीं होगा कि मैं क्रैक कर सकता हूं, तब तक आप क्रैक नहीं कर पाएंगे. पहले तो खुद को यकीन दिलाना है कि बॉस, इट्स अ वेरी इजी गेम, I can easily do that because I have been studying physics, chemistry, maths, biology from past 1 year now. So that part is all set. As far as mental ability is concerned, you need to practice and you need to tune your body clock, which I will try my best to guide you so that you adapt the same and you score well in the examination which is coming up on coming Sunday, 14th of February, right? So chaliye, the first thing first is the belief. That is, you need to have that belief that you would be cracking NTSE. चाहे stage 1 है, चाहे stage 2 है, आपको उसको crack करना है और आप कर सकते हैं. It is not a topper's paper. It is a paper for those who will practice or who have been practicing up till now. So make sure if you are targeting NTSE Stage 1 or Stage 2 and if you have got time, do practice more and more. That is the only key to crack NTSE. Moving ahead. Important areas. Now, I am here to guide you particularly about mental ability. Now, when I say mental ability, there are certain areas which are common in NTSE Stage 1 and 2, and believe me, if you will solve NTSE Stage 1 old papers or Stage 2 old papers, you will feel that maximum of the questions have been asked from these areas जो मैं आपको बताने जा रहा हूं. So, moving ahead, these areas are series, number puzzles, blood relation, counting question. Counting question means where you need to count how many triangles are there, how many squares are there, how many rectangles are there. Similarly, syllogisms, similarly, sitting arrangements. Now, these are the top 6 varieties which every student should focus. For example, if you are targeting Stage 2 और आपको कुछ revise करना है, so these are the topics which you should revise first. If you are a newbie and you are just starting with the preparation of NTSE, then you should focus these topics first. And when I say focus, that means you should finish these topics fully from one book initially. Pick a book and complete all these topics from that book. Need not to shuffle from one book to the other. इसमें series अच्छा तो मैं series कर लेता हूँ. इसमें number puzzle अच्छा है इसमें वो कर लेता हूँ. No, finish one book completely. This is not the end of the list. There are many other topics which I wish to share. Analytical reasoning. Now this is one area which is generally considered to be difficult. You tend to get questions which are puzzle based. Means puzzle के format में होते हैं और हर बार नया question आपको देखने को मिलता है. Clocks, calendars are considered to be difficult topics, but every time you tend to see 2 to 4 questions from these areas. Direction sensing is one of the easiest area. ये हर बच्चा सही करके आता है जनरली स्टेज 1 एंड स्टेज 2 में, इसमें मुश्किल क्वेश्चन मैंने कभी नहीं देखा. But other than that also there are many other varieties, means there are many numerous varieties for mental ability which you can come across or which you should prepare. But usse pehle McGraw-Hill book, well Cheryl, as I have already shared, every book is good provided you are solving that book fully. If you are picking a book and you are solving that book fully, then it will be beneficial. But if you will just gather the books, then obviously it won't be of any use. Pick a book, finish that book, and then jump on to the other book. And believe me, if you are an aspirant of NTSE, irrespective of stage 1 and 2, आप जितना ज्यादा मेंटल एबिलिटी सॉल्व करेंगे, आपको लाइफ टाइम वो हेल्प करेगा ही करेगा. Moreover, it will help in developing your IQ also and will help you in mathematics also. So do solve mental ability on regular basis. Well, Akhilesh, I'm not aware of that Telangana का डेट क्या है? You can check. Generally, every state has got a website which is dedicated to NTSE. So, generally SCERT, या अगर आप तेलंगाना की बात करें तो तेलंगाना NTSE लिखेंगे तो आपको वो वेबसाइट मिल जाएगा. You can click and you can check the date, right? चलिए, so moving ahead, miscellaneous varieties. Now, what are miscellaneous varieties? Miscellaneous varieties are those varieties जो बुक्स में अवेलेबल नहीं है, बट उनके क्वेश्चन आते हैं. For example, matchsticks. Now, you have seen in the past also, we have seen in the past also that matchstick is an important topic और वहां से क्वेश्चन बनते हैं और वो बहुत अच्छे लेवल के होते हैं. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज, क्योंकि आपने वो टॉपिक सॉल्व नहीं किए होते तो बहुत बार ऐसे क्वेश्चंस बच्चों के लिए बाउंसर्स बन जाते हैं जो उनको आउट कर देते हैं उस क्वेश्चन के अंदर. सो फॉर कैटरिंग टू दिस मिसलेनियस वैरायटी, वन शुड बी वेल वर्स्ड विद पजल्स, वन शुड बी वेल वर्स्ड विद क्रॉसवर्ड्स, वन शुड बी वेल वर्स्ड विद सॉल्विंग ऑफ सुडोकू. ये सब चीजें अगर आप करेंगे तो आपका ब्रेन डेवलप हो जाएगा अच्छे से मिसलेनियस टॉपिक्स को हैंडल करने के लिए. अब मैं आपको एक मिसलेनियस टॉपिक का एग्जांपल देता हूं, बिकॉज एज आई वाज सेइंग कि पजल्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू वन क्वेश्चन व्हिच इज फ्रॉम मिसलेनियस कैटेगरी, व्हिच इज नॉट फ्रॉम द टॉपिक्स व्हिच आई वाज शोकेसिंग यू. सो बी रेडी टू सॉल्व अ क्वेश्चन. Calculus comes. Okay, Akshat, look, when we talk of NTSE Stage 2 in mathematics, you tend to get some questions जहां पे कैलकुलस लगाने से क्वेश्चन आसानी से हो सकता है, राइट? बट दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क यू डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन इंटीग्रेशन, राइट? एंड सेम इज द केस विद ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. देयर आर सर्टेन ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक formulas like sine law, cosine law. If you will apply those in certain questions, the question will reduce to a very simpler thing and it will be solvable in just few seconds. बट अगर आप साइन लॉ कोसाइन लॉ नहीं लगाएंगे तो शायद इट मे टेक मोर टाइम. सो इफ यू आर अ +1 स्टूडेंट, यू आर अ नॉन मेडिकल स्टूडेंट, you would be getting an edge in mathematics as far as NTSE Stage 2 is concerned. If you are a biology student, medical student, of course you would be getting an edge in biology because now you are exposed more to biology. So solving such questions which are conceptual or which are connected to too many fundas is an easier thing for you, right? चलिए, so let's move ahead. I'm going to ask you one question, one basic question. फटाफट इसका आंसर कीजिए, मुझे बताइए जरा कि ये क्या बनेगा. The question says if we push gear 1 to clockwise direction, then in which direction will gear 7 be moving? अगर हम gear 1 को clockwise घुमाएंगे तो gear 7 किस तरफ जाएगा? Now gears is one such topic which is missing from books. You pick any mental ability book, you will rarely be getting any question or any full chapter dedicated to gears, right? So if you see in this particular question, there is a system of gears and he is inquiring if you will move gear 1, then gear 7 will be moving to which direction? Okay, Aditya, very good. Fine, Prajwal, you are saying no movement. Okay, okay. Well, that's absolutely right. देखिए, if there are two gears and they are connected and they are connected, right? Now, if one moves in clockwise direction, the other one moves in the anti-clockwise direction. Always remember, if two gears are attached, if one goes in one direction, the other connected one goes in the opposite direction, right? So if that is the case and you are saying one is moving clockwise, like this, clockwise, then this will be anti-clockwise. this will be clockwise, this will be anti-clockwise, this will be clockwise, this will be anti-clockwise, this will be clockwise. Now if you see, these two are connected. This is clockwise. If this is clockwise, it will push this gear for anti-clockwise. That means gear 7 is getting two forces. The gear 1 is pushing gear 7 in the anti-clockwise direction, and gear 6 is pushing gear 7 in the clockwise direction. Because of counter things, the gear won't be moving. Gear won't be moving. But there can be certain situation in which he says that okay, 1 and 6 are of different size. वो अलग अलग size के हैं. अभी अगर आप यहाँ पे देखें तो visually they are of approximately same size. That's why the answer is it won't move. But if it varies in size, then the answer will also vary. So this is a variety which I consider is from miscellaneous. Same is the case with matchsticks. So believe me, last year when the question was asked from matchsticks in NTSE Stage 2, many of the students were in shock कि ये कहाँ से आ गया? Because in the books, matchstick topic is not there, right? So never ever means think कि ये तो नहीं आएगा. बहुत बार puzzles को solve करते हुए बच्चे बोलते हैं सर क्या ये पेपर में आएगा? Well, that is a wrong reasoning. You should be open to learn from any puzzle, any question, any variety. So let's explore one more question and one more variety, right? Okay. Now people are still posting the answer. Okay. चलिए देखते हैं. Okay. Again, a question which is from cards. Now you will see that in reasoning, in mental ability, there are many questions which can be asked in concern to cards. So here we have got an arrangement of cards, and you can see there are few lighter color cards and few dark colored cards, right? So he is inquiring what will come at this place, that is at the question mark. So मैं थोड़ा पीछे हट रहा हूं ताकि आपको व्यू प्रॉपरली मिल पाए और आप देख पाए. For all those who are already done with stage 1 in this year, or maybe in the month of January or December, right? Their stage 2 will be happening in the month of June, I guess. King, okay. Could you please tell me the number also? 13th June. Someone is posting the exact date, 13th of June. Okay, fine. 7 will be the answer. Okay. 6 चिड़िया. अरे चिड़िया को बोलते हैं बच्चे क्लब्स. 6 चिड़िया. ओके, व्हाट एन आंसर पंकज. 6 चिड़िया. सो चिड़िया को इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं दैट इज क्लब्स. स्पेड्स इज दिस. हुकुम का पत्ता. Any other answer? You can have a look. Have a look at the diagram. नहीं अक्षत, जेई मेंस का एनटीएसई स्टेज 2 से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. You need not to worry about that. Okay, चलिए, let's solve this. Now if you see, firstly we will focus numbers. Now there are two type of cards, light colored cards and dark colored cards. You will see if the cards are of different color, right, the net resultant will be a color which is of bigger denomination. Here we have got 10 of hearts and here we have got 7 of spades, right? Now 10 is bigger, so we are subtracting these two and the answer is 3, and the color is of, or the symbol is of this one, the bigger one. The bigger one is 10 of hearts. That's why we have got 3 of hearts. If you look over here, 2 of clubs, 4 of clubs, same color, they are getting added up. 6 of clubs. That means if they are of different color, they are getting subtracted. If they are of same nature, they are getting added up. Similarly, if you see, that is we have got 8 and we have got 4. 8 and 4 gives us queen, Q. And both are hearts, that's why the resultant is also heart. Similarly, K is 13. This is 2. Resultant is J, which is 11. Which is the bigger one? This one, diamond. Right? So we have got this one. Similarly, if you see, we have got 8, we have got 6, resultant is 2, and this is the bigger one, spades, so we have got 2. So here we have got 5, here we have got 4, so it should be 9, but the color will be of clubs, black colored, right? It will be 9 of clubs, it will be 9 of clubs. I hope that is clear. It will be 9 of club. 4 and 5 will give you 9, and it will be 9 of clubs. बताइए फटाफट, समझ आ गया सभी को? Is this clear to all? Is this clear to all? 9 of clubs. Is this clear to all? Okay. अरे भाई, अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन अच्छा लगे, if you feel अरे you have learned something good, थोड़े से स्माइली, थोड़े से थम्स अप, थोड़े से लाइक्स आप बना सकते हैं, तो उससे पता चल जाता है भाई जनता इज रिस्पॉन्डिंग, राइट? ओके, वी आर मूविंग हेड, वी आर डन विद 2 क्वेश्चंस जो मैंने मिसलेनियस कैटेगरी के अंडर रखे हैं, एंड वी आर हियर टू डिस्कस दैट हाउ वी कैन स्कोर 90 प्लस इन मेंटल एबिलिटी एज फार एज NTSE is concerned. So let's move ahead. Answer is 9 of clubs, right? The explanation is also there. जिनको नहीं क्लिक किया, they can pause it, they can go back and they can check it if that is required, right? So I'm moving on to the next one, that is tune up your body clock. Look, for any examination, this is the most important activity. I have seen lot many students who are in habit of studying till late night, and then in the morning they get up late. Now if that is your case, you need to change that at least prior to the exam, so that on the exam day you are comfortable and your body is tuned up to appear for the exam. For example, let's suppose you are studying till late night at 1 AM, you are sleeping at 1 AM, 2 AM at night, and you are getting up at 9 AM or 10 AM, then it will be very difficult for you to attempt NTSE, which will start at 9 AM on that day. You may get up at 5 AM on that day, but that won't be of any help. You need to tune up your body clock. That means if today is Wednesday and you are targeting paper of Sunday, then for at least 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, please get up at 6 AM in the morning and accordingly sleep well in the night. Means you should sleep at 10 or 11 PM and you should get up at 6 AM so that your body clock gets tuned up. And at 9 AM you should, or 10 AM, you should start with your practice of solving questions so that your body gets used to that. If you are not targeting 14th February exam and you have ample time for NTSE Stage-2, then you can tweak your body accordingly. Means if you are targeting NTSE Stage-2 of June, then I would request that in the month of May, at least follow this pattern. For all those who are targeting NTSE Stage-2 of coming Sunday, request is for the next 3 days, please, like start from today, sleep at 10 or 11 PM at night and get up at 6 AM. That is very important so that you are writing and solving from 9 AM onwards in the morning. Because जिस दिन पेपर होगा उस दिन आपको ऐसा ही करना है. अगर आपकी बॉडी यूज टू नहीं होगी तो आप 4 घंटे अपना कंसंट्रेशन नहीं बना पाएंगे. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट not only to know this stuff but to solve this stuff at that point of time, and for that high level of concentration is required, which is possible only when your body clock is tuned up to get the same. So remember, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है, आपने मैचेस में देखा होगा, when our team moves to Australia or England or South Africa, they reach to that place few days prior to the actual match and they go for dummy matches, friendly matches, so that they get accustomed to those pitches and that environment. In the similar manner, they are also tuning up their body clock because day night ka farak hai. So they are tuning up their body clocks. Same thing happens in the examination also. You need to tune up your body clock as per the timing of the exam. Whichever exam it is, you need to be prepared for that time slot, and for that you need to practice in that time slot again and again, and you should have gone for 7 to 8 hours of sleep prior to your examination. Examination से एक दिन पहले अंधाधुंध नहीं पढ़ना. It won't be of any help. If your exam is on Sunday, Saturday, just revise the formulas and just study from 9 AM in the morning on Saturday till 2 PM. And after that थोड़ा chill कीजिए, rest कीजिए, कुछ revise करना है तो basic revise कीजिए, but अपने आप को stress में मत लेके आइए. Last moment पे अगर आप किसी से कन्वर्सेशन करेंगे अबाउट वेरी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस, it will demoralize you. So need not to do that. Just focus what you have already learned, revise that if you wish to, right? So tuning up of body clock is really very important, and kindly do so. Why I am telling you this on Wednesday? Because you still have got 3 days if you are targeting 14th February examination. Moving ahead, chaliye. Reach center city 1 day prior to the exam. Now this is particularly for NTSE Stage 2. Now NTSE Stage 2 has got 1 or 2 centers per state. Now if your state is a bigger one, you would be having 2 different centers, and if you belong to a city which is not the same as that of the center test center city, then you may have to travel to that place 1 day prior to the exam. For example, let's suppose you are from Punjab and your center is Chandigarh, and you have to travel from a city Jalandhar or Ludhiana to Chandigarh. Then please do that exercise 1 day prior to the exam and stay in that city, so that next day you are landing on to your test center comfortably. Similarly, let's suppose you are from Uttar Pradesh and your test center is Lucknow, but you are staying in Kanpur. Then the advice is, please move from Kanpur to Lucknow 1 day prior to the test and stay over there. Please same day traveling mat kijiye. If your test center is a different city, need not to plan any traveling on that day. You should be relaxed in your brain, so please reach to that test center city 1 day prior to the exam. This I am talking of NTSE Stage 2, especially for those who are targeting upcoming examination, which is on Sunday, and for all those who would be targeting NTSE Stage 2 in the month of June. Please plan accordingly. Okay, thank you, Herring. We will convey the same. That's a good thing to know. Okay, moving ahead. चलिए, now how to attempt MAT for 90 plus score? 90 plus score के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं, ये हमें चेक करना है. तो चलिए, first one, attempt the paper in 3 cycles. That is, आपके पेपर में 3 तरीके के क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं. Some which are really very easy, with second variety which is moderate, and the third which are really very tough. Now if I talk of NTSE Stage 2, in that you would be having more of moderate and tough questions. But you would be having around 30 to 40 questions which are really very easy. So in the very first span, 30 minutes, try to solve all those easy questions. वो सारे easy questions पहले खत्म कीजिए ताकि momentum बन जाए, right? Because आपने अगर क्रिकेट देखा हो, जो प्लेयर आते सार 20-25 रन बना लेता है वो आराम से खेल पाता है. जो डर डर के खेलता है और 5 ओवर में खेलने के बाद उसके सिर्फ 2 रन होते हैं, वो हमेशा अंडर प्रेशर रहता है. So it is all about momentum. You need to get that momentum by solving easier questions in the first target. Your first target is to identify 30-40 easy questions which are available in the paper. हर पेपर में होते हैं, आपको सिर्फ उनको देखना है. ऐसा नहीं करना that you are picking up the question paper and you are starting from question 1, question 2, question 3. You need to skip questions. Skip questions and solve all those which are easy, because all questions carry equal marks. अगर आप 5 मिनट लगाएंगे एक क्वेश्चन को या 1 मिनट लगाएंगे एक क्वेश्चन को, you would be getting similar marks. So firstly, attempt all those which are easier. So pick easy questions in the first lap, and while browsing through the paper, just keep on checking कौन सा क्वेश्चन कहां रखा है, ताकि अगले 40 मिनट के स्पैन में आप उन सब क्वेश्चंस को करें जिनमें थोड़ा सा टाइम लगने वाला है, but they are solvable. If a question is tough and is from an area which is your favorite area, please do not attempt that. बहुत सारे बच्चे क्वेश्चंस के साथ इमोशनल अटैचमेंट कर लेते हैं. I am good in series, I will solve all questions of series. भाई नहीं, ऐसा नहीं करना. You are not supposed to do that. Why so? Because you may feel that okay, you are the master of series, but on that day, अगर वो आपको क्लिक नहीं किया, तो you would be spending more time on a single question, which will consume the time of other questions. Math paper is of 100 questions. There are 2 hours. If you will mark all ovals, it will consume 5 to 10 minutes. अगर आप एक OMR शीट लें और उस पे ovals mark करें, तो 5 से 10 मिनट सिर्फ ovals mark करने में चले जाएंगे. That means virtually for every question you are getting 1 minute. So that means my strategy is to pick the easiest question first. Another important thing. when you are solving any question and you are not in position to solve, by chance, if you are in position to eliminate options and only 2 options are left, then it makes sense in guessing. But if the question is totally unsolvable, तो उसको वहां guess नहीं करना, उसको guess करना है end में. Means once you are done with the full paper and let's suppose last 3 minutes are left and you can see that, oh boss, 10 questions are still pending, right? Now on those 10 questions, click only one option, either all, B, all or C, all or D. So in that manner you would be getting 2, 3 correct. But if you will go for random guessing in between the paper, तो फिर probability of getting right questions through tukkas, through guessing, will be very less. I repeat once again, if you have to guess at the end of the paper. At the end of the paper, whatever is unattempted, please dark all those ovals with one option, with one same option. End में ये मत बोलना, अरे सर मैं तो 85 क्वेश्चंस कराया, 15 क्वेश्चन नहीं आते थे, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, टाइम ही नहीं था. तो this is crime. There is no negative marking. So you need to mark all ovals. And this extra effort should be done in last 2-3 minutes. जब आप पूरा पेपर ट्राई कर चुके हैं, आपसे वो क्वेश्चन नहीं बन रहे, आपको पता है कि आपको गेस करना है, then please guess all those questions with one single option, either B or C or D or A. It's up to you, right? So that is the strategy which you need to follow if you are targeting anything above 90. I repeat, when the paper will be visible to you, or when you would be holding that question paper, there are certain questions which will attract you because you might have solved those topics, but your target is not to get attracted. Your target is to solve the easiest possible question first. जो बच्चा ये manage कर लेगा, वो आराम से 90 plus ले जाएगा. It is not about difficult paper, it is about managing the paper, right? चलिए. Okay, Deepak, अगर आप ऐसा सोचते हैं तो that is fine. Yes, math is for 2 hours, 100 questions and 2 hours are there, 120 minutes and 100 questions are there, right? So out of 120 minutes आप लगा सकते हैं कि 10 मिनट तो सिर्फ ओवल्स फिल करने में जाएंगे, तो बचा हुआ 1 घंटा 50 मिनट आपको 100 क्वेश्चंस पे लगाना है. सो दैट इज द स्ट्रेटेजी, राइट? चलिए थोड़ा सा थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट्स प्रैक्टिस. ओके, नाउ एज आई हैव ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड द स्ट्रेटेजी, लेट्स सॉल्व समथिंग. थोड़ा सॉल्व करते हैं. प्लीज सॉल्व दिस. विच नंबर रिप्लेसेस द क्वेश्चन मार्क? विच नंबर रिप्लेसेस द क्वेश्चन मार्क? Which number replaces the question mark? Oh, too fast, Supriya. Very good. Supriya says 3. Mohammad Sajid says 3. Very good, Samarth. Yes, as far as the last minute tips and tricks are concerned, I shall be covering one more session on Friday and we shall be solving some important questions and tips and tricks for NTSE Stage 2. And in that session, I shall be covering all those questions जहां पे shortcut लग सकते हैं. फिलहाल कोई shortcut नहीं लगना, फिलहाल हमें सिर्फ इसको solve करना है. तो प्लीज इसको देखिए कि ये क्या कहानी है. Okay, so he says which number replaces the question mark? Which number replaces the question mark? Firstly, decode the pattern. Now, what is the pattern? Six into 2 is 12, right? And L is the 12th alphabet. 1 into 4 is 4 and D is the 4th alphabet. As far as this middle alphabet is concerned, it is P. What is the value of P? I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. It is 16th. Now what is 16th? 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4. What is 16? It is 12 plus 4. Similarly, if you will move on to this, J, it is 5 into 2, 10. 1 into 3, 3, which is the third alphabet. Similarly, if you see 3 into 5, 15, Ijoti. And similarly, F, which is 6. So that means here it has to be 3. That means here you need to place 3. आपको यहाँ पे 3 लिखना है ताकि ये सही बन जाए. I hope that is clear. Oh, right, Debasis. Right. I hope that is clear to all. सबको ये clear है अच्छे से? Right? चलिए. So let's move on to the next question, which probably will be the last question, because this is not just a practice session, it was a strategy session. We are going to practice more questions on Friday, right? और Friday में आपको बहुत सारे questions के shortcut बताने वाला हूं, right? चलिए. Okay, so answer to the question is 3. The answer to the question is 3, right? फिलहाल के लिए let's solve this question. Suresh was born on 4th October 1999. Shashikant was born 6 days before Suresh. The Independence Day of the year fell on Sunday. Which day was Shashikant born? ये आपको बताना है. The Independence Day of the year fell on Sunday. Which day was Shashikant born? ये आपको चेक करना है. फटाफट बताइए. Okay. So he says Suresh was born on 4th of October. Shashikant was born 6 days before Suresh. 6 दिन पीछे आना है. अक्टूबर से पहले कौन सा मंथ आता है? जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर. September. That means how many days? 30 days, right? So we are talking about 29th of September. 6 days means we are talking about 29th of September, right? We are talking about 29th of September. तो चलिए देख लेते हैं. आप आंसर बता रहे हैं. You are telling me the answer as Tuesday and Sunday. Okay, Saturday भी आ गया. Saturday ऑप्शन में है. भाई Saturday तो ऑप्शन में ही नहीं है. चलिए देखते हैं. The answer is Wednesday. Okay, that's strange. But we will check. No one has posted Wednesday. Supriya has posted Wednesday. We will check. चलिए. Now for Wednesday, let's have a look at this. Shashikant was born 6 days before. Shashikant was born on 4th of October, right? So, Suresh was born on 4th of October. Shashikant was born 6 days. So 6 days before 4th of this. 29th of September. Now Independence Day is 15th of August. He says the Independence Day fell on Sunday. 15th of August is Sunday. This is known to us. He says which was Shashikant born. On which day was Shashikant born? Now total days from 15th August to 29th September. हमें ये चेक करना है कितने दिन का फर्क है. In August we are having, that is कितने दिन बचे हमारे पास? That in August and September, that is to be added. So we are moving backwards, and we need to move from 15th of August to backwards. So here it is like we have got how many days? 29th of September, and we okay, fine. So if you see, we need to move from 15th August to 29th of September. So 15th August has got 31 days. So 16. Now if I move on to September, I have got 29 days. What is the total? 45 days. And we know that after 7 days, the cycle gets repeated. So we are dividing this 45 by 7. So what is the remainder? The remainder is 3 days. That means we know that we need to move ahead by 3 days. So if we are on Sunday, it will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That means the answer is Wednesday. And I guess Muhammad, Sajid, Lucky, Ankush, they all were correct. Awesome. They all were correct. So I guess this is okay to all. सबको समझ आ गया अच्छे से. और अगर आपको समझ आ गया तो प्लीज थोड़े से स्माइली, थोड़े से लाइक्स एंड थोड़े से थम्स अप, ताकि मुझे पता चल जाए कि आपको क्लियर हो गया, राइट? एंड आई विल मीट यू डे आफ्टर टुमारो, दैट इज ऑन फ्राइडे at around 1:30 excuse me, with tips and tricks for some questions in which shortcuts are there. Means वो question जो NTSE में आ रखे हैं stage 1 stage 2 में, and those which are solvable with some shortcut, we shall be solving those, right? And if you are targeting NTSE stage 2, all the best for that. And if you are already targeting NTSE stage 1 and you are done and you are eagerly waiting for the result, do inform us when you clear your stage 1. Your stage 2 preparation is on us. We are here to help you in cracking NTSE stage 2, right? Chaliye, okay, social studies. Soumya, it is very important. It is very important to go through NCERT. Now, many people say, sir, we are in +1 and we have not studied SST because we were focusing on PCB or PCM. My request is take out your NCERT book. Read that book carefully, because now you have got just 3 days. The only thing you can do is revise NCERT by reading the chapter. But if you are an NTSE stage 1, if you have just gone for NTSE stage 1 and there is lot of time for your NTSE stage 2, then always make good notes of your NCERT. Whenever you are reading NCERT, keep on noting important points, because in the examination they are not going to ask you big subjective questions. They are going to ask you conceptual questions which are one-liners, and options are also available. If you will read the chapter thoroughly, it will be very easy for you to recall that, okay, this was the thing, and then you can tick the option. So my request is, you have got 3 days, do revise your NCERTs, and believe me, it just requires 20 to 25 minutes to finish one chapter in reading from NCERT. So it is possible. जैसा मैंने आपको starting में कहा था, you need to believe yourself. You need to believe yourself, and if you will believe that, okay, you can crack NTSE, then for sure you would be cracking NTSE, right? Chaliye, so with this we move on to the end of this session, right? I guess we are done with the questions also. Yes, I thank you all and I wish you all the best. If you are targeting NTSE stage 2 of 14th of February, do well. मैं आपको परसों भी मिलूंगा, that is day after tomorrow, and we shall be solving some more questions for cracking NTSE stage 2 for sure. Bye for now, take care. Well, okay, गुजरात बोर्ड की बुक सॉल्व करने थे बच्चे. देखिए, बिकॉज NTSE स्टेज 2 इज अ पैन इंडिया पेपर, तो इट इज प्रेफर्ड कि आप NCERTs को रीड करें rather than the state board. State board book is good for your stage 1, right? चलिए, bye for now and take care.